How's it going? Hope you had a nice weekend. No, stuff looked kind of treacherous Thursday, Friday, but real winners are made in the red, you know what I mean? You're not going to get rich buying candles when they're green, you know what I mean? You get rich by standing strong and not panicking when everyone else does. I was doing a little research, and they said back in 2020, Bitcoin lost 50%. It lost 50%, but then 8 months later, it ended up reaching all-time highs. They say wealth transfer happens when conviction costs the most. You know what I mean? Like when it's the patient versus the impatient. When talking about conviction, one thing I would like to bring up is the revenue dominance of the protocol. Despite being new, Aster, if you would take a look over the last 24 hours, it's overtaken Tether and Circle in 24-hour revenue. In just a few weeks, like we already know this, it's surpassed Hyperliquid in trading volume. Being in cybersecurity, one of the main things that I have been relying on is pretty much like a lot of like the open source info that a lot of people have been sharing. And the main primary thing that I have a lot of my conviction built up on is the support from YZ Labs. You know what I mean? And that's pretty much Binance's venture arm. And the public backing from CZ. Like, that's the main thing. Like, he's not going to step behind or get behind something that's not going to succeed. Like, I feel like he's out to prove a point, and this is more so personal than it is about financial, what he can gain financially. I mean, of course, everybody wants to make money, but I feel like it's bigger than money for him right now. You know what I mean? And Aster right now has a legitimacy because of CZ that others, you can't buy this overnight. History always repeats itself, and I'm not going to let fear write my story. Like, that's not happening. Over the last week, you can definitely see that Aster's volatile, but that's the reason why I'm here, because where it's volatile, that's where there's money to be made. Like, I'm not scared, I'm not worried, so I'm definitely holding. I'm going to buy more, have diamond hands. Like, I'm not going to get shook out over this. I'm here to experience the long-term rewards from being an Aster holder. So if you're holding right now, I just want to tell you, don't panic, stay strong, and I'll see you at the finish line.